Hey there everyone, here is a quick guide on oddities and how do you get them, what types there are, and why they are important. You should not miss those because they give you a shit ton of buffs. So let's begin. So oddities are marked on your map with that symbol up there. And yeah, I will show you how to get them. Okay, let's see the Qinghe area first. This is where the game starts. This is the first area that you get to explore. So let's go through all of them. One of the most common and most tricky parts of this is the beehive. They can be literally anywhere on cliffs and stuff like that. What you need to do for this is just shoot it with a flaming arrow. And it's better to shoot it from a distance because otherwise the bees will attack you. And you get the whisper hive. And that's one of them. Okay, the next set of oddities. These are basically the crickets you will find in rocks like this or even boxes. You will see the same thing in the next region, but from from that ones you will get the rats. And you just go, hit it, and crickets will just start running around. So you have to be quite fast to grab them. Otherwise they go away and you will have to leave the area and return and the thing will have spawned again. So you don't lose it if you don't get it the first time. Okay, another type of oddity that you will find is this red glowing mushroom. For this one, you have to look above it because there will be like some red butterflies or whatever, some red insects over there. So you have to touch them by jumping. You might not be able to do it. You might need another vantage point like this. And you just jump, dash, and you got it. This is how you get the red mist beetle. So keep in mind for the glowing mushrooms. Okay. Okay, so this is another oddity. It's the flying thingy. You have to go and observe it. And then you just follow it. It will make the weird crackling noise. And it will land. And you have to capture it. And we capture it. This is the Iron Wing Mantis. And this is the last oddity in this region. It's the flower. So be careful. Don't go near it at the start because you will get the miasma debuff that you will have to cure later. What you should do, you just use this mechanic, the eagle eye or whatever you want to call it, and you will see that there are two butterflies protecting this flower. So you have to hit them with the bow and arrow. There we go. And now the flower can be picked up. And we have the enchanting lotus. So these are all the oddities that you can find in the first area. These are the ones that you find in the Kaifeng region. You mostly get that bird that you need to shoot down with an arrow. It's pretty easy. You just activate the power up. You get it down. And this is how you get the Harsut twig. The twig. Another one that you can get is the frog. While you go near it, you will hear her croak. And you have to get it. Unfortunately, you cannot use Meridian Touch on it. Neither the other ability that lets you steal things. So that's quite unfortunate. So what we have to do is we just run after her and we get it. That's how we get the toad. As I've seen, they only appear on your mini-map, so you have to pay attention to that. Another type, and this should be common for the other area also, is you find those destructible crates there. And if you attack the crates, some rats will come out. And if you are not quick enough to get them, they will just run away. But don't worry, if you lose them, the crate thingy will respawn after a while. And you can find crates, stones, whatever. There are a lot of this. Mainly crates and rocks in this one. And they drop rats. This brings us to another oddity, which is this plant right here. That is pretty easy. You just touch it and it releases that blob that you have to catch while it's still in the air. So you go here, jump, and you got it. It can release 1 or 2 or 3, depends on how the plant looks. So yeah, this is the last type of oddity that you can find in Kaifeng. It's the Swallow's Rest. You just go on top of roofs, if it points to that, and this is how you get the Swallow's Rest. And that's pretty much it for the Kaifeng area. Since now we know how to get them, what do we actually do with them? Well, I will show you real quick. You just need to find the Oddities merchant, which is exactly at the beginning. So you know, you spawn at the bamboo retreat, this shrine, you go along the road, and this is, I believe, the second NPC that you speak to. First being the Wayfarer that reveals the whole map, but I have another video on that. So this is the guy in question. I believe there is another one in the next region, but this is the easiest to get to, so just go, talk to him, and submit oddities. And you will find a nice and juicy talent tree where you can spend all of your oddities. You start from here, by the way, to get different kinds of buffs. So for this, you start with physical defense. Then you get max endurance. Select Art of Fan, Panacea Fan. This is where you select your other weapon. Max physical attack, so on and so forth. Max vitality. Unlock movement skill Wall Stride, which helps you moving around. And to unlock them, you just go, you need any number of oddities. So any of them work. You don't need a specific one. So in this case, you don't need 2 of those that that is marked. You can just delete them and add other 2. You only need 2 to unlock this. So it doesn't matter. They serve the same purpose. They are just different oddities that you find. And we click activate. Minimum physical attack. You get that upgrade. Again, I can unlock this to use the Wall Stride Swift Slide, which is absolutely great. So those sorts of unlocks. But the most important is, if you collect all the oddities and you reach the end here, you get the Music of Yongping Final. Obtain Chime Bell Fragment. This is a really fucking good upgrade because it's a piece to a bell. So let me show you. There is a big tower somewhere. I don't... this one. The Bell of Demon Calm. So what does this do? It's missing a piece. The piece you get from that guy. If you ring the bell to weaken word bosses across the Qinghe region. So if you are having trouble with the word bosses and you do the oddities, beside the fact that you get a lot of attributes, a lot of I don't know, movement techniques, damage, that kind of thing, you also get the option to make the war bosses easier. So this is absolutely insane. I would suggest everybody should do this. And this is the other merchant that you can go to. Oddities of Peace. Okay, so this is the guy, the oddity exchange guy. Here you can use all of the oddities that you find in Kaifeng in the next region. So you should do that because it gives you the same kind of things. Extra skills, extra stats, physical defense as you saw there, max HP, so on and so forth. Well, this is all for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed and make sure you collect your oddities. And yes, if you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Also share this video to your friends if just to show them how oddities work and how good they are, especially since you are doing a lot of exploration in this game. Those are materials that you don't use for anything else, so might as well get some bonuses out of it, right? So I will be making a shit ton of guides on this game because I'm playing it non-stop since the release. And yeah, you can also check me on Twitch and also on YouTube because I stream the game daily. If you have any questions, make sure, yeah, you can leave them in the comments. I will respond to them as soon as I can. And make sure to check my other guides. And I will see you in the next guide. Have fun with this game because I'm surely I surely do. Bye bye guys. Bye.